It's not as though we have to stand around here indefinitely, do we? Papa Limo and I weren't entirely honest with you. Though we were sheltered in Little Alamigo at first, we spent most of our time working with Conrad and his people. But you probably guessed that the moment I led you to the Reach, didn't you? So they would have us wait. Very well. I can't imagine that they would refuse, but if they did, well, we're probably gonna just do some busy work for them, and they'll be like, oh yeah, we love you guys. To be honest, I already know I want us to work together, but I've got to get talkative with everyone. We need to call the other senior members together before we can make a decision. So the Gridanians are finally willing to fight, eh? Yeah, tell me about those fucking Gridanians, man. The patriotism. Wait till you hear the dungeon boss music. Oh, man. Ooh, hey. Already got some stuff. Of those pondering how best to make use of your leash. Oh, put me to work, Alfie. Put me to work, Alfie. So, it would seem we find ourselves at a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. Feel free to look around Ralga's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so, to give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we'll do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Okay. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Losha. Great! Let's get started. The patriotism! I bet you think the Resistance is mostly made of Alamegan Highlanders, like me, but the truth is we don't even account for half. We've got Hell's Guard from all the way over by the Spine in here, and plenty of the Seekers of the Sun, like Nago. There's even some beastmen, beast women, I suppose. I like that one over there. She's Anata? She's been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Goblins to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. And, what is it? Ananta makes the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metal and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work. But then most don't even really know they exist. Who's she talking about? Anata? Where's she at? Let's not that then, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralga, shall we? Are those the snake people? I'm assuming they're the snake people. Our cosmos around Alamegan and Anata, we all fight for freedom. I'm assuming that's the snake people. Yes, snake ladies. Ooh, snake ladies. Is that why I saw so much porn about snake ladies before? Because I feel like there was an explosion of snake lady porn. I feel like there was like a boom. It was like a snake lady fetish boom that happened. Possibly. It could be possible. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? It's the Breaker of Worlds, who guides our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me stories on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led to these mountains of Gur-Abanya. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralga. Ida explained it to me. A day will come, bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that's led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Get past at level 77. Then again, also possibility was caused by a monster. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel like that brought a couple of fetishes towards people. I'm not level 77, I'm level 71, alright, man? I'm not that bad yet. Ugh. That was a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving then, shall we? Off to the infirmary. I want to do that person's name is Feet Fetish, the Feet Fetish Mafia. Alright, cool. Degen. I could play Ninja a little bit. Also, like, I want to get Monk leveled up. I know, like, you don't get a lot of stuff for Monk, I was told, but, I mean, I still do want to level up Monk. There may not be much I can do for this man. Oh shit. Oh, he's fine. He's big and beefy. Hello? Nope. Destroyer is displeased. What if the Destroyer has a feet fetish? Make a decision here and here. Okay. They got a pretty nice medical tent. Oh, hey, they're just all in cryo. You two have come to inspect their facilities. As you can see, they've done well to set aside this much space, but their supplies are insufficient. We examined the patients and offered what assistance we could. However, for many of their injured, time in bed rest are the most effective treatments. Very nice. Bastard got me to shoulder. Still got the strength to stay on the battlefield, but I'm no good to anyone like this. Too many wounded, too little medicine. Too much to worry about, so I don't. Instead, I prayed for this fighting to end. Well, we got White Mage. We can get a White Mage in here. I mean, yeah, you stole his White Mage. That's fine. You can heal him. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. There's the resistance healers patched up the wounded and tended the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties are inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about. But it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. You know, I could just, like, go do all the Dragoon quests and just get the armor and just be set for the expansion. Could do that. Wait, is the statue's feet up? Oh no, let's go check. Wait, where's his statue at? Rogar, where are your toes at? It was this, right? Oh, yeah, there you are. Come check out these toes, dude. Oh, he has no toes. Oh, he has toes! Oh! He's right there. There's someone worshipping his toes right now. Oh, shit. Baron, kneel with me. Kneel with the toes. What is that emote? What? Okay, now you came all the way to show off again. I just got this expansion. I just got here, and you're already showing off with this weird thing. What emote was that? It's like Chi Ball. Now you're just giving emotes that I don't have. Oh, you also came all this way to worship Roger's toes. Came here to see the toes. The toes are here. They've been clean a long time. That means they're fermented. The nice and juicy fermented toes. That's why Feet Fetish was here. That's why she was here. Wait, other side. Let's see. Toes on the other side? No, single toe. Single toes organism. This sacred feet. There's a door over here. Oh. Oh, can't go in there. Okay. Amazing. Alright, let me continue this MSQ. I'd goof around more normally, but I've delayed so long doing this thing. I want to get as much done as I can while I'm on stream. Confirmed, Ralgar got them toes out. Them toes out there. If you need a healer, Q, let me know. Oh, I don't know when the first dungeon will be. I'm assuming it's gonna be that. I'm assuming it's gonna be that one up there, right? Oh yeah, there's. Oh shit, there's the mount. I'm gonna get that fucking mount. But yeah, I'll let you know. Whenever we're gonna need a queue for a dungeon. Cool. You've seen one Aetheryte. You've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralga was still here. It may look a little different, but it works the same just as any other. I'll show you where the soldiers are next. Oh, don't forget to attune the Aetheryte before we go. I've been told to destroy the Aetheryte should the Imperial Army find its way here, though I hope that does not come that way. Okay. God, I hate being this slow. How surprising. Where there is war, there is profit to be had. Excellent. They've no shortage of soldiers here. Should we have need of their services? Kill the goblins and merchants, yeah, okay.
Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants who keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or if you need something prepared, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alpha and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on?
Okay, I'm just gonna take that, because I'm thinking I should. If you can buy anything, that might be a good time. High support, yeah. Let's see, do they have any potions I could just pick up? Oh, there's a lot of them. Our fighters never know when they might be able to make a meal, so we try to make sure that when they do, we'll have something to look forward to. Oh, okay. Moaning about our dearth supplies is going to change anything. It's up to me to make sure we find some way of replenishing our stock, or people's lives may be at risk. Okay, well, let's see. Do you have any? Okay, clear prism, bait, weapons. Oh, I've seen that on the auction house, or for so much more than it is over here. That's a cool looking weapon, though. People be scalping. People scalping really hard. Oh, yeah, it's a scam. Well, yeah, it works though. So healing, casting, headband. Okay, people do that with sets you can buy from Amazon. Yeah, I picked up some of those sets, but like when I was over there in Alizah.
Come to take measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares of resistance, they'd be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage. But their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Oh, there you are. Been working on... I don't think his voices. Working all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch your stolen cryo, so if you'd like to follow me.
Okay. Oh, we're back at the tent already, okay. I've been around a lot to watch you do the MSQ. Oh! No, that's fine, Brave. I appreciate you just being over here in the first place. That's fine. And you did not have to gift the sub. That's really nice of you, though. But yeah, well, actually, it's fine, because I, just started doing the Stormblood MSQ. I got, delayed a long time by doing all the side stuff for Heavensward, so it's fine. I'm beginning once the others arrive. Sorry to keep you waiting, but matters as such as these demand due deliberation. That's fine. Where's Alphino in the mat? Oh, I guess they're, just around somewhere. Okay. But please, thank you so much for giving the tier 1 sub to Sav. Finally dragged the static through the P4 Savage, so just farming until the Dragon Song War. Oh, yeah, that one.
Waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
That's understandable.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
Rolgar, not Rolgar. Rolgar, okay.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
So we're gonna have to go reunite the other factions. That's what I'm guessing.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're in dire need of new blood, too.
That was bound to happen.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Alright.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Okay.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Well, my connection went back to red, and I don't know why. So, that's cool that didn't fix the issue. It was green for the longest time, and now it's not anymore! Oh, sorry about that, guys, if the connection is bad. If there's any doubt. Now we dealt with the formalities, we can get to work. Glad you're with us, friend. Meowdy! Finish me if I'm dreaming, because I swear it's finally happening. The whole yours are committed to the last liberation of Alamegan. Alright, what does he need us to do? You're standing right on Lise. I want to talk with Lise. Lise looks very cozy right now. Utterly, for a moment there, I wasn't sure which way I was going to go. Right then. Imago and Mifred are to be our keepers. Knowing not what they require, one task is as good as another. Make a choice, Losha. Oh, so I get to choose which one I want to do? I guess we both got to do both. Your Aetheryte compass may use to locate their currents in new regions. The Aetheryte compass can be found in the collections. Oh, okay, so it's the same one? Maybe not the same one. So we need both of these. Wilfred cannot help but wonder if you remember who he is. I probably don't remember who you are, man. I don't know. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Of course I remember you. Well, you see, it's been a long time. I don't remember you. I'm sorry, my man. I don't. No, it's because a lifetime ago. There's only to apologize, but know that down in Quarry Mill, I didn't forget about you, and all the lives that you saved. And as for me, I went to Lord Amigo when Gillian was recovering, and Gundabald was my former comrade and old friend. Spent a lot of time. I've had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain at Lord Alamigo, and others went to Ulda for work. But, as you can see, I chose to come back to Korea Abania and join... Am I saying that? Abania? Bania. Join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back and forth. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, I'll be headed east to the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Ganha?
Ganha? If you're going there, you're taking me with you.
That's right, you're from Ganaha, aren't you, Leash? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it, just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me in the tunnels by the peaks. Okay. He's from an ARR quest. I think you remember him because I went faster than you. I think it was during like the whole like Big Trouble in Little Alamingo quest chain that they had. I think it was during that. Your friend in need. Before his mission, a few things you'd like to say. Let's go and grab both of these while I'm here.
Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good for me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. And thank you. Now to business. Comrade Kemp entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the dispositions of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I'll join you in this. General Alden commands the forces of the Castrum Orans. It'd be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When ready to depart, just meet me at the passing, leading out of the Reach.
And... okay. Cool, so got both of those. I guess we just choose which one we want to do, right? So he's right there. I think I'll do his first.